Welcome, welcome, welcome to my channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to do another collective energy reading for my Clarityempress collective. How y'all doing, everybody? I hope everyone is well. Please remember to click share, subscribe to the channel, comment on the comment section. Let me know if the readings resonate with you. As I explained to my private readings, my clients for my private readings, you know, I draw cards, and the first set of cards are to get the energy of a situation. Then I draw subsequent cards to clarify, right? And one thing is, Spirit will tell you what you need to know, not necessarily what you want to know, right? You may be able to decipher that within the message. You have to take it how it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, you don't take it, right? So I don't know what the energy is going to bring. I didn't get a particular download today, but sometimes them downloads do lead the message because they let me know this is what Spirit wants to say. So today I'm just clarifying this is how I read. For those of you who've never heard me read before, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. We'd love to have you. All right, so let's see. What does Spirit have to say? Spirit, give me a message for my collective, please. And thank you. We got healing, King of Cups energy. Whew. Somebody is healing in the most recent past. Their heart space, their mind, their solar plexus, their sacral chakra. Somebody is healing something that needs to be healed. It's like somebody laid hands or somebody prayed for someone. Tell me more, Spirit. No thingness. And that's Hierophant energy, but it's like nothing is going to come of a situation. Nothing negative, nothing positive. It's kind of like a limbo. I'm getting energy. Tell me more, Spirit. Guidance. Three of Coins energy. Somebody seeking guidance. Somebody might be in hermit mode, trying to figure out their next move, contemplate their next thoughts. Somebody could also be ruminating if they're all in their head, right? But there's something that is being healed. Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, that third. Okay. So there's a third party situation, and there's also a heartbreak. Three of Swords energy. Somebody's in isolation due to heartbreak. This is somebody who withdrew from everyone. That's why I keep getting this hermit energy. Somebody who withdrew from people because their heart is breaking right now. Either you or your person or someone in your life, their behavior has changed, right? Something about them is different. And I feel like the difference is that this person is suppressing something and they're holding on to a lot of heartbreak. They might even be depressed. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, and they being completely, utterly silent about it and not letting anyone know. Yeah, I feel like whoever this is, your person, is dealing with bouts of depression, even if they don't understand what depression is, because it shows up different for everybody. Um, might want to seek a professional help, or try talking to them, coaching them. They need guidance. This is definitely like a thing. They need guidance. Somebody is seeking, they might be seeking spiritual guidance. This might be somebody having a spiritual awakening. And when I can say it's hard to resonate with people that you vibrate with on a certain level when you start to go through a spiritual awakening, because the context of your conversation changes. you know, your volume raises in a different way. Your vibe raises in a different way. So those that you connect on a lower vibration with, you don't resonate the same anymore. And it makes you, and it will isolate you in that you can be next to people, but because you don't understand each other at that moment in time, you feel isolated. They feel like something's normal, but they might notice something's off with the person. But for the most part, the person is just having a hard time connecting with those that aren't sharing the experience that they're going through. So this could be somebody going through like a dark night of the soul, embarking in some shadow work, learning how to ground, learning about crystals, learning about God, learning, you know, a religion or some type of enlightenment. And while they're, oh, Spirit say, yeah, because that was a chill. While they're going through this enlightenment, they're experiencing a lot of different things. So it's kind of like it's hard to connect with people. And it's like a self-imposed isolation. There could be a little depression mixed with that because you can't resonate with people easily. Um, I just, you know, I find out more and more how clairsentient I am. And clairsentient is someone who feels, you know, spirit, feels things, right? So I literally just got to chill up my legs, but I'm not cold. My heater's not on, but it's not cold in my house. The chill went away as quickly as it came. Sometimes when I'm reading people, I get headaches and they go away once I acknowledge it. A lot of times the pain or the sensation may go away once it's not acknowledged. And for a couple weeks, y'all. Now, granted, I wear my earbuds a lot, right? But they're not always on. But sometimes I get this sensation I want to itch my ear. Like I'm constantly cleaning out my ears, but it's like there's nothing coming up because I done cleaned them out so much. There's nothing there. I'm not pushing nothing down. It's just not dirty. And my ears kept itching, 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 itching. Till one day, this past weekend, I was sitting with a friend and we were going over cards and talking. And I felt that sensation out the blue. And I scratched my ear and I said, you know what? I rubbed my ear rather. And I said, I think somebody's talking about me. Y'all, I haven't felt that sensation since. Because Spirit is probably like, now you know what we're talking about. Somebody's talking about you. And I never experienced that particular sensation. I have a tattoo on my leg, on my lower calf. And I felt a poking sensation. And it just kept hitting me in the car. And I'm like, first of all, the tattoo is 20 something years old, 21 years old. The tattoo almost, yeah, no, it'll be 21 years old September, right? Because I remember when I got it. And I've never felt a sensation like that on that tattoo. But it literally was like somebody took a needle and was poking me. There was nothing on my legs. I wasn't feeling the sensation anywhere else in my body, just basically there on my legs. So I said, you know, Spirit must be trying to tell me something and trying to get my attention. It poked me a few more times and then it stopped. You know, I felt like, okay, my skin dry? Nope, because I lotioned up. I shea buttered up. So I'm feeling like somebody's getting like not necessarily the physical sensations that I mentioned, but I'm saying all this to say somebody's experiencing something that they can't talk about because the people around them won't understand. Or at least they believe they won't because their vibration is not on that level of, oh yeah, I know what that is. That's clairaudient because you hearing things. Or that's clairsentient. You feeling things. That's claircognizant. You just be knowing stuff. Like the people that this person is around would not get those things about them. But there is somebody who would. But the people surrounding them know. And this is Spirit's way of trying to heal this person by giving them or exposing their gifts to them. So this person is Somebody is definitely going through a spiritual awakening. I feel like also they have the grass is green on the other side complex with this postponement here. They're not taking action in anything. They're just experiencing. The three of swords is here to the four of swords. So this person is trying to recover. They're trying to process. They're trying to understand all the nuances that are occurring in their life right now. They could be clairvoyant, seeing things. They don't know. They don't know what's going on. Right now, this person is just like, wow. Tell me more, spirit. Wow, healing. What we healing, spirit? All right, so this has been going on for some time with patience here. This it's been festering. Like spirit has been prepping this person or giving them a little bit at a time, trying to temper them, trying to help them temper them. I'm getting temperance in, feeling, but it's like I'm gonna give you this sign and then let me step back and see what you do with it. And did you recognize it? Because like I said about my ears, I'm thinking, what in the world could possibly be going on in my ears? Like now I'm thinking the word mite, but like having a mite, like dogs and cats have mites. But it didn't feel like I had something wiggling. It just was uh it was just a sensation. My ears itch. And then the moment I acknowledged it, it went away like it never happened. I haven't had it in days. And I'm like, huh. All I had to do was recognize what they were trying to tell me. Somebody is talking about me. And that's not always bad, but they want to get my attention. That means my name is on some tongues right now. Tell me more about this little thing, this spirit. Yeah. So somebody is depressed. I just got a chill through my body. Somebody is depressed. They're suppressing their emotions. Things are heavy right now. Whoever your person is, things are very heavy. They feel victimized. They feel blocked. They feel like every time they try to reach their hand out, something wraps around them and pulls it back. Like they can't get out of whatever their situation is. Tell me more, spirit. And I really think it's more mental than anything, but this person, the way they see it is the way it is. Meaning the more you see a thing the way it is, the more it is that. Right? So if this person is thinking, I'm so entangled I can't get out, then the vines that they imagine are really holding a grip on them. But if they really use their mind to understand that I can detangle any situation that I'm in, those vines would release them. But they got it all built up in their mind, so it's holding on to them. So somebody is, I want to say, troubled about their money. They need guidance about their money. They want to be the King of Pentacles. They want to be abundant. They want to be self-sufficient. But they may be guided to give up money instead of hold on to money. Maybe whoever they're listening to is basically showing them how to waste all their money. That's what I'm getting, because this person, they're very suppressed. And this is like I said, the healing. Spirit is trying to temper them, but this is heavy. My heart is heavy right now, literally. Tell me more, spirit. And my breathing feels labored. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. Remember that analogy I just said about the vines. The way someone is feeling guilty, ashamed, and regretful, and stuck. They feel this person is your person is depressed, because I feel a depressed energy on me right now, and I'm not about to stay in this energy. Tell me more, Spirit. So yeah, here goes Temperance. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so you or your person, take out what resonates, put it where it fits. This somebody is feeling very lethargic, because I'm getting that way right now. They are suffering. Somebody is suffering. Like it's a heaviness on them. Somebody is suffering. So have mercy on whoever this is. I don't know how far back this suffering goes. Some people wear their suffering like a badge of honor. And I hate to say it, but they do. They wear their suffering like, well, I've been a victim, or so and so, or this never works out for me, and it's maybe it sparks a conversation or gets empathy from people for them, and gets people like, oh, I can improve your situation. I just feel like somebody is like so thick in it. And I don't know if they do that as much as they just are miserable. Like this person is, I will, there's a lot I want to say, but I don't want to say, because it's like, wow. I feel like whoever is suffering in silence, and it could be disassociating from stuff instead of integrating like they should be. Like this person needs to really work on their shadow, so they can, the parts of them that have suffered, they can understand those parts of them. This is somebody that might need to look at their astrology chart and kind of unpack the different houses and the degrees of things that occurred for them in different parts in their life, so they can understand what their journey is, so that they can start integrating what has happened to them to where they want to be. This is kind of Sankofa energy, in the sense that you got to look back before you go forward, right? So somebody needs to look back at what happened to me at birth. Then what happened? Then what happened? And then where am I going with it, right? So somebody needs to take a look back into their own chart. I honestly feel like they could do that with astrology or human design, but it will help unpack and understand who they are. Like, what they came to do. What was their north node? What's their purpose? What do they need to integrate between the north and the south node? Like, how do I expand on my life? Because right now, this person is sitting in a devil situation with conditioning and postponement. Like they've been conditioned to self-isolate, stay in a shame, regret kind of situation, but not take any actions or move. When what they really need to do is integrate their shadow and still remain hopeful. This is very heavy energy. Like seriously, my whole vibration is changing and I don't like it. Let me just clarify and get out of this. Tell me more, Spirit. It's just going. I can't do this long because I literally feel helpful. Helpful. I don't feel helpful, actually. Debauchery. 7 of Cups. Somebody's been confused. Somebody also made a bad choice. Debauchery. Somebody that's like being set up, betrayed, right? And with this 7 of Cups energy, it's like somebody got somebody to choose them, and they will drown them. They will drown them with the rest of these cups. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, so somebody is now, they're lazy. Well, it's not even like a laziness of choice. This person is really a victim of their circumstances, and they're victim of their own mind replaying things that make them not pursue life. And they have Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Prudence is upright, but it's about, studying and improving oneself, and it's in reverse. So that's like more laziness, more self-indulgent instead of more activation, more, self-love, more let me improve myself, let me get this job, let me start this schooling, let me buy this house, let me get this new car so that I can get back and forth to work and improve my life. Like, this person is really not improving their life right now. Tell me more, Spirit. They feel weak. Somebody really is depressed. Tell me more, Spirit. They want to appear to have all their shit together, but they're depressed. Tell me more, Spirit. And weak. Oh, yes. Spirit said there's a lot of untruth, a lot of lies that's keeping this person in their head. Whoever, this had to come from childhood. That's what I'm going to say. It started there, right? It may not have ended there, but it started there. And maybe they attracted more people like their parental units. So however this person was brought up, there was a lot of deceit, a lot of trauma, a lot of drama, a lot of lies. And this person felt defeated also a lot. And so this is the script that's running in their head. I'm never going to be this. I'm never going to do that. This is not good enough. That's not good enough. So-and-so is better than me. Like, they really been fed a bad hand as far as who they could be in life. They're not really, I want to say, understanding or hopeful, really. Yeah, somebody is stuck in fear. This energy, the moon energy, is also mother energy. So that script could have come from a mother figure, mother guardian, grandmother, somebody elder to the person involved, fed them a lot of drama and lies about themselves, and maybe even around the people around them. Like, this person cast doubt and didn't allow this person to be happy. And when this person was exhibiting depression, they didn't do anything about it. So now there may be an adult that's older, suffering the same way, without growth, without support, and maybe taking it out on or affecting others around them. We got Temperance again. Somebody needs healing. Somebody needs to go to therapy. Somebody needs healing. They might need to go to a clergy member. They might need to go to AA. They might need to go to a clinic and get cleaned up. There's some sort of support network this person needs to tap into in order to heal. Damn. All right, my eyes are starting to hurt now, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I don't like this energy. What am I? Let me see what I'm about to pull. Somebody need help, y'all. And I don't know how you feel about it. And it is not my job to feel your feelings for you, right? But you just know that someone needs help. Maybe they need to ask for the help, okay? In order to get the help, but they need help. Somebody clearly. And maybe when they come to you, if they come to you, you need to redirect them to support. I'm not above that. I have a mentee, love her, but her family issues had become so heavy. I wanted to go fight the family because they're so disrespectful. And so I directed her to her therapist, because or to go find a therapist, because if you're not listening to me and you're coming to me with the same problems over and over again, obviously I'm not the one that needs to help you. So I can't hear those problems, because now I see you're now becoming the problem to your problems, right? The older you get, the more you can control, and the more you're keeping it the same, because you're playing the victim in situations you could avoid it. You could have avoided them. Not every situation, but 90% of them, right? So when you become the problem, then I can't help you because you don't really want a solution. You want to complain. And I feel like, this person needs to be directed to a professional that understands the mind and how self-deprivation works, how depression works. And so they can encourage this person in a way that will make them take accountability for their life. All right, Spirit, give me 2 cards and I'm out. What's the advice, please, for my collective Spirit? This is heavy, y'all. I can't make it up. This person has to make the effort to change this situation. Willing release. A willing release means you initiate your healing process. You initiate your detachment from things that no longer serve you. You initiate the betterment of your life because you're releasing things that don't serve you. That's what this person has to do. They got to get rid of that script in their head, the fears, whatever the trauma bonds that they got going on, the cycles and all that nonsense. They got to let this go. Give me one more, Spirit. And I'll take the bottom of that. Yeah. The things that they're around are not bearing fruit for them. They got to change their mind, body, and soul. This has been the message last 3 or 4 readings that I pulled cards, this particular deck. Between this willing release and body and soul and even bearing fruit. You are going to reap the fruit that what's the word? That's not, like, you're going to reap what you sow. So if you sow good things into the soil, you're going to benefit from that. I'm sorry, I was listening to something in my house. You're going to benefit, like something is going to be fertile and is going to fruit in the right season, and you're going to be able to pluck it if you get to it in time, right? But if you are bare and you are dry and there's a drought and you're not feeding the soil and you're not nurturing and watering the soil, whatever you want to bear fruit to, you won't get what you get, period. And I feel like this person, the advice for this person, you or whoever, it is to release what doesn't serve you. Stop holding on. And make sure you really are invested in yourself so you can bear the proper fruit. Not some underripe item off a tree that never gets ripe before the season. Like, bearing fruit takes work. It takes time. It takes patience. That's what temperance is, right? And you can't be afraid to do it. The moon card. You can't be afraid. Bottom of the deck, your body and soul. It's been open. It's been activated. All right, yeah, I'm done with this. So thank you for coming to the channel. I appreciate you. Please remember to like, click, share, and subscribe to the channel. Peace.